my loves, today we're gonna make Persian dill rice or Baghali Polo using 3 cups of basmati rice that should be soaked in water for about 5 hours, 2 medium-sized potatoes and 1 large onion. Let's get started. In a non-stick pot, add 12 chicken drumsticks, half a teaspoon of turmeric, and sliced onions, as we want to cook the chicken in 8 cups of water over medium-high heat until the chicken is semi-cooked. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit that like button, as we appreciate your support. At this time, you can also add salt, pepper, or any other spices as you please. This stage of cooking will take about 30 minutes or less until the chicken pieces are semi-cooked. However, if you have access to a pressure cooker, it'll take less time. It isn't necessary to use drumsticks. You can feel free to use other parts of the chicken. Persian dill rice is fluffy and full of flavor, and it complements a variety of meats such as chicken, turkey, lamb, or beef, stewed, braised, or grilled. Persian dill rice with fava beans is a traditional favorite and a definite item on Persian restaurant menus. However, when these beans are not easily available, many recipes substituted the more easily obtainable Lima beans. Once semi-cooked, take out your chicken pieces and store the chicken broth, as we'll use it in just a bit. Next, add half a cup of peanut oil or any vegetable oil to your frying pan, as we're going to shallow fry the chicken pieces. This process usually takes about 20 minutes until the chicken pieces become golden on the outside. I prefer to shallow fry my chicken pieces on medium-high heat, so that it not only becomes golden on the outside, but I want it to become fully cooked. This particular recipe is for 4 people, so you can adjust the amount of chicken pieces that you'd like to use depending on the number of people you'd like to serve. Store the remaining oil in your frying pan and add 2 tablespoons of tomato paste. We're gonna make a yummy tomato sauce to cook the chicken pieces in it for about 20 to 30 minutes on medium-low heat. In a separate container, add 1 tablespoon of tomato paste and 1 cup of chicken broth. Give it a good mix to achieve a yummy, flavorful solution and add it to your frying pan. You want to make a tomato sauce with low viscosity for your chicken pieces to cook in them. And depending on the viscosity of your tomato sauce, feel free to add more or less chicken broth. Instead of using tomato paste with chicken broth, you can also use regular tomato sauce that has been prepared before. Persian dill rice is rich in fibers, which can lower the risk of diabetes and heart disease, and it also prevents or relieves constipation. Rice contains amino acids needed for building and maintaining muscle tissue. Additionally, dill used in this food gives you the digestive benefits and is known to be a headache remedy. And of course, with its rich calcium content, it can boost up your bone health. Next, squeeze an entire lemon or use a 1/4 cup of lemon juice. This will help to lift all the flavors and make your chicken a bit more acidic. Although optional, use 1/4 of a teaspoon saffron threads, as we're going to make liquid saffron. Add your saffron threads to a small cup filled with hot water. Let it rest for about 15 to 20 minutes and add 1/3 of it into your frying pan. This will add a vibrant color and flavor to your chicken. Subsequently, add 1 teaspoon to 1 tablespoon of sea salt to your mixture. Give your sauce a good mix and we're ready to add the chicken pieces back to our frying pan. Persian dill rice is a fluffy and fragrant rice dish that combines the good flavors of dill, basmati rice, and saffron with soft beans. Everything topped off with a delicious golden crunchy crust or tahdig. After transferring your chicken pieces into the frying pan, go ahead and let it cook on medium-low heat for about 20 minutes so it becomes flavorsome. In your rice cooker, add 6 cups of water and 1 tablespoon of sea salt as we're going to start the cooking process of our rice. Next, add 1 pound of lima beans and your rice to your rice cooker or non-stick pot as we're going to cook them until the rice is par cooked. I have a video on the details of this rice cooking method, so please check it out if you're interested. We want to bring the water to another boil, which will take about 10 to 15 minutes. We want the rice to become semi-cooked, firm in the inside and soft on the outside. Once achieved, go ahead and drain your rice mixture utilizing a colander. It's important to supervise your rice cooker or non-stick pot as you don't want your rice to become overcooked. Next is the most exciting part of this dish in my opinion, which is the tahdig. Tahdig literally refers to the bottom of the pot, which I'll be using potatoes for. I added 4 to 5 tablespoons of peanut oil and placed my sliced potatoes in a single layer fashion. Feel free to replace potatoes with a flatbread such as matzah. Next, I'm gonna layer my rice mixture alongside dried dill. I'm using the dried out version instead of fresh dill as the dried dill has more flavor and aroma to it, which will eventually make your dish more flavorsome. I find this layering technique very useful as it allows me to distribute my ingredients equally and not cause the rice grains to break. Although this dish is traditionally made with fava beans, you can replace it with lima beans or edamame beans. Add your ingredients until all of them are used up. Depending on the quality of your lima beans, you may have to cook them separately and add them during the layering process. Next, pour another third of your liquid saffron and follow it up with 4 to 5 tablespoons of vegetable oil. Liquid saffron will give your rice a vibrant flavor, and the vegetable oil will make the grains not stick to each other. You can choose to add butter or ghee instead of vegetable oil. Be careful not to add too much liquid saffron as it will make your rice slightly bitter. And lastly, add 4 to 5 tablespoons of chicken broth. Put on the lid and let your rice steam for 20 minutes over low heat. And after all this hard work, our dish is finally ready to be served. My chicken pieces are fully cooked and the sauce that we prepared gave it a vibrant, nice color. The most exciting part of this dish is revealing the tahdig. As you can see, my potato tahdig looks golden and quite crispy. You can garnish this dish however you would like, but I prefer to make some saffron rice by mixing some of my rice with the last third of my liquid saffron. Adding saffron to this dish is completely optional as saffron is relatively expensive, and if you do not have access to this expensive spice, the dish will still be delightful, and it's absolutely not a requirement. Last but not least, you can serve the remaining chicken sauce on the side as it is quite delicious. Persian dill rice is one of my favorite dishes to prepare for my loved ones as it is quite delightful. Once you get used to this particular method of rice cooking, you can prepare this dish in less time. We have come to the end of another video. I hope you enjoyed watching it and learned a fabulous recipe that you'll prepare for your loved ones. Please don't forget to hit that like button and share this video with your friends and family members. I hope to see you in my next video. Take care.